This is the third in our series of cafe reviews where we have a look at bike parking outside of cafes as well as the food they've got on offer. Well, it's not a cafe review today, but oh look, there's bike parking there outside the toilets. I've never actually seen it used because what people prefer to do is plonk their bike against the trees and poles here around this kind of food truck. And where we are, we're under the Mount Henry Bridge, and this is at the intersection of a number of cycling routes. And this guy's really got it made, I think. He's got people coming from all directions who are riding, running, walking around the river. I was going to say swimming, but I've never seen anyone swim across the river here and get a coffee. He turns up here at I think about 6 o'clock in the morning, sets up his tents and his chairs, and I think he's usually gone about lunchtime. And you can see, people turn up here on e-scooters and gophers and all sorts of stuff. So I'm coming south here, going across the Mount Henry Bridge. That's the Swan River on the right. The freeway is above us. They tacked on this about, I think, 20 or 30, 20 years ago maybe. They stuck this underneath. I wish they'd do this on the Anzac Bridge because it's great. It's so much better. It's covered. It's flat. It's wide. It's everything you want in a bit of active transport infrastructure. So you've got multiple ways of getting here. There's a big long loop which comes in from the right under the bridge, which gets you here. Where I am now, this is part of like a 10K walking loop from one bridge to another, Canning Bridge to Mount Henry. There's like a 50K loop you can do from the CBD down to here, and then down to Fremantle. What I'm showing here is a 75K loop where you go to Canning and then come in through Rossmoyne, etc. All these points converge at this food truck. And you've also got a bike path coming up from the south from Mandurah and Rockingham, which meets here as well. So plenty of bike traffic, there's no doubt about it. I've never actually eaten here or had a coffee. This is just, for some reason, it's just not a place I've ever wanted to stop. And look, I'm not into the sweet food anymore. I'm into something that's a little bit more sophisticated. I like to, sit down and have a proper meal and something that's not full of, sugar and stuff. So, yeah, I can't actually review the coffee or the food, but, plenty of people stop here, so it can't be all that bad. But as you can see, there's formal bike parking and there's informal bike parking, and and the cyclists are making great use of it. And it's just another example of how councils, if they put this stuff in, people will come.